Good morning, Boulevard Club. Welcome to our 9:30 yoga flow. It's Thursday. Thank you for joining me on your mat today. Today's class is 45 minutes long. We're going to start with a little bit of breath and some intention setting. We're going to move through a bit more of a heated flow, and then the end of the class we'll do a little bit more sort of yin-based restorative work. So let's go ahead and start our practice this morning in child's pose. So I'm going to invite you to take your knees as wide as the mat can go, as long as you can take them, big toes to touch. And let's go ahead and reach your hands out and land in a child's pose here, okay? So we're trying to crawl your fingertips towards the top of your mat. Again, this is a morning practice. So whether you've been up for an hour or two, really want you to think about sort of just taking your time to ease into this practice. Allowing your forehead to find your mat. Take a nice long breath in through your nose to fill. So we're going to shift our attention to our breath. Pause at the top of the inhale, and then see if you can focus on a nice long exhale out of your mouth as you melt your chest a little closer to the mat. Okay, just take some time to arrive here, guys. Mentally settle in. Breath in through your nose to fill. Big exhale out of your mouth to melt a little bit deeper onto the mat. Mentally, if you want to take a moment to set an intention for the next 45 minutes, I know it's been a stressful week for a lot of us. If you can try and sort of shift your intention towards the next 45 minutes for yourself and try to block out the outside world, your phone, your email. And you can just be really present here. Long inhale through your nose and a long exhale out of your mouth. On your next breath, we're going to walk our fingertips to the upper right corner of your mat. So we're going to start to crawl the hands to the upper right corner. Lift the left hand and lay it on the back of your right. Take a breath in and send breath to your armpit on the left side. As you exhale, think about pressing the left palm down onto the back of your right hand as you soften through the left shoulder blade. Take one more inhale. And one more long exhale. Checking in with your lower back, your hips. Let's crawl the fingertips through the middle and then walk your hands to the upper left corner, picking up your right palm and laying it on the back of your left hand. Long inhale through your nose and a long exhale out of your mouth. Good. One more inhale. Big exhale to sigh out. Let's crawl our fingertips back to the middle of your mat, peel your bum up off your heels, and arrive in a tabletop position. So stacking your shoulders on top of your wrists and your knees underneath your hips, take a breath in through your nose. As we exhale, we're going to press and tuck and round into a cat position. Tuck your tailbone under, round your shoulder blades as you look between your thighs. Inhale. As you exhale, can you dip your belly, arch your back, lift your chin, and look forward into cow? Let's try that again. Inhale, exhale, press, tuck, and round, really peeling your shoulder blades apart at the top of your cat. Inhale. Exhale, dip your belly down, lengthen through the spine, arch your back, and lift up and look up. One more. Inhale, exhale, press, tuck, and round. Hollow out your breastbone. Pause. Inhale. Exhale, moving to cow. And come back to center. From here, walk the hands back a little closer to your knees, curl your toes underneath, and let's pick your knees up to hovering table. So a little activation here this morning, building some heat in our core. Spread your fingers really wide. Can you root into your big toes and feel your transverse abs turn on, your lower abs? We're hovering and holding here. Breath in. Long breath out for 2. If you feel a little shake in the chest and shoulders, that's everything heating up there. It's 1. On your next breath, let's take your hips up and back to your first downward facing dog shape this morning. If you want a little bit of a longer dog, you can walk your hands forward on your mat. That's what I'm going to do for myself. I like a bit of a longer dog because it's the morning and I'm really tight. So let your head hang off the center of your cervical spine. Shift your gaze back between your ankle bones. This is a perfect opportunity for you to find a little bit of movement in your downward facing dog shape. Sending your tailbone to the sky, you might think about pedaling out your heels one at a time. So we bend one knee deeply as we root the opposite heel down. Long inhale through your nose. Long exhale out of your mouth here. For 2. Breath in. Big exhale, checking in with your hamstrings this morning, your lower back. 1 more inhale. Big exhale to sigh out, to get empty. Let's find a little stillness here. Little soft bend in the knees, heels root down. Look to the top of your mat. We're gonna bend the knees a lot. Lift your heels, step to travel to the top of your mat. 1 and 2. Inhale, let's find a halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, we dive forward. Good. So hanging out in this forward fold position, allow the knees to stay bent. Let your ribs drape over your thighs. We're gonna move into our first sun salutation this morning, everyone. So root to rise. Let's circle the arms to stand up. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, let's let the hands find your side body. Release. Whew. All right, from here, breath in, circle to stand. Arms lift up, look up, reach up. Exhale, let's dive over top of your thighs to melt. Inhale, find your shins, halfway lift, your spine is long, back is flat. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees a lot, plant your palms, step your right leg back, left leg back, top of a push-up, first high plank this morning. Pause and hold. Good. Can you zip up your thighs, squeeze your low abs in, stack your shoulders on top of your wrists for 2. This is our slow version. Don't worry, we're gonna pick this up shortly for 1. Okay, follow me, everybody. First round, let's go modified. Tap your knees, release your toes. Slowly lower your chest and your pelvis to land. On the mat, 2 and 1. Guide the hands forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you peel up. Little baby cobra here, extending from your spine. Then exhale, lower the chest down. Let's try 2 more rounds of baby cobra. Extension, inhale, exhale, peel back. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, lay it down. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, draw back. Little extension. Exhale to melt the chest towards the floor. Beautiful job, guys. Slide your hands back under your shoulders. Curl your toes. Press back up. Modified plank. Zip up your thighs. High plank. And then shift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. So that's our basis, guys, today. So I'm going to give you lots of options to progress this. So if you want to stay with the modified version, it's completely up to you. This practice is your own. Let's go again. Bend your knees a lot. Lift your heels. Step, walk, or hop to travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Breathe in, circle to stand, root to rise, all the way up. Arms come down by your sides. Let's go again. Breathe in, sweep the arms. Exhale, we melt over our thighs, a little bit more tempo. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms, right leg, left leg, top of a push-up, high plank. From knees or from straight legs, Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, moving on to your full upward facing dog. Big expression there. Exhale, let's fold over your toes and meet in your downward facing dog. Beautiful job, guys. You got the rhythm. Let's go again. Rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees a lot. Lift your heels, step, walk, or hop. Top of mat. Inhale, travel to that halfway lift. Spine is long. As you exhale, fold. Breathe in, circle to stand. Reach up, lift up, look up. I'm going to do this next one facing you, arms to sides. Let's go 1 more time. Breathe in, lift up, look. Exhale, big breath out as we dive over your thighs. Inhale, find your halfway. Whew, those hamstrings are tight. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms. Option to step, walk, or shoot back to high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Baby cobra or your full upward face. Let's go ahead and meet in downward face or take a child's pose this morning. We're here for 3 full breaths. So your option here, gang, is to take it right back into a child's pose if you need a little bit more TLC in your lower back this morning. If you are working for a bit more power-based practice, you're going to stay in your downward facing dog shape. Good, long breath in. If you're in downward dog, think about spreading your fingers as wide as you can. Relax your head, Karen, a little bit more. Relax. Yes, good. 3. If you're in your child, can you come meet us in downward dog? 2. Beautiful job, guys. We're going to add on to that series. So from downward dog, rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees a lot. Step, walk, or float. Top of mat. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Circle to stand. You guys know this. Big, full breath to think about getting your ribs totally full. And then release the hands to sides. So let's add. Breath in. Reach up, lift up. Exhale, spring forward. Whew, nice and light there. Inhale, halfway. Listen for the change, guys. Follow me. Melt your chest over your thighs. Bend your knees a lot. We're going to ground your fingertips to the mat. Send your right leg back. Let's land your right toes, back of mat. Setting up for a low lunge. You're going to release your right knee, release your back toes, and let's sweep our arms up into your low lunge posture. Awesome. So a couple things to look at here, guys. Let's check out this left knee. We want to make sure that your left knee is stacked over your left ankle bone. This shin is parallel. Take a breath. So option 1 is to stay here. I'm going to give you a few more options. Left leg forward, right leg back. If you're ready for a little bit more sweetness in this right hip flexor, link your left fingertips around your right wrist. You might pull up and open to the left side. So it's a lateral bend to your left. Ooh. Big opener through your right side body here too. And let's see if we can lengthen, match the length of your inhale to your exhale. So inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose here. My heart rate is up. Inhale. And then as you exhale, if you have the bind, let's go ahead, release it, come forward, sweep the hands through, setting up for easy twist here. So curl your right toes under, back toes, straighten out your right leg. Can you do that for me? Good. If you have a block, you could prop a block under your right hand. We're going to go ahead and spin the left arm open up to easy twist. So option here is to pop this block right underneath your right hand. We're going to spread the left fingertips nice and wide. So if you can look at me, guys, this is sort of dumping into the pose. Can you push out of your palm wherever you are and try to pull your left shoulder back? So we're stacking our left shoulder over top of right. If this is a little too intense for you this morning, tap your back knee down. That's also an option. Take one more full breath. Inhale. On your exhale, let's release the twist. Frame the left foot. We're going to step left foot back, high plank. Shift forward, Chaturanga Dandasana from straight legs or from knees. Inhale, upward face. Beautiful job, guys. Exhale, make your way back to your downward facing dog. Whew. I don't know about you, but we're building some heat here in our little temporary studio in the club. Take a breath in. Let's try the left side. So rise to the balls of your feet, bend your knees a lot, step, walk, or hop. I'm going to step this time. Step to travel. Inhale. On your halfway lift, can you feel a little micro bend in your knees? Back is flat. Exhale, fold. Circle to stand. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, hands come by your sides. Whew, let's go. Breathe in, reach up. This is a powerful part of our practice. Exhale to dive over your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. If the tempo is a little too quick, you can slow it down. Bow over your thighs. Bend your knees a lot. Ground your fingertips. Pick up your left foot. We're going to step your left foot back of mat, setting up low lunge. So gently release the left knee, release the toes and the back leg, and sweep back, low lunge. So you might need to pull this right foot forward a little bit, guys, to stack your knee, yes, on top. So if you're already feeling a pretty deep sensation, my left side is always tighter. You can stay. Option to loop your right fingertips around the left wrist and come up and out of your waist. Little lateral side bend to the right. Okay, if we've lost our intentional breath here, inhale through your nose to fill. Exhale through your nose to find a little bit more space. For 2. Inhale, exhale, it's 1. Let's release the bind. Bring your fingertips forward to frame your right foot. Curl your back toes, zip up your left leg. Option for a prop here. Placing the left hand down on the block, we're gonna open your right arm up. Easy twist, yes. So what I want you to do here, guys, is think about squeezing your left quadricep, Stack your right arm a little bit more, Karen. Spread your right fingers really, really wide. It's 3. Right foot forward, left foot back. Oh, it's 2. Try to think about scissoring your inner thighs together so that the right knee's not wonking outward. Bring it in for 1. So good, guys. Let's release the twist. Release that twist. Move the block out of the way if we have it. Ground your palms. Step your right leg back, high plank. Shift forward onto the toes or from the knees. Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Moving into that upward facing dog. Exhale, let's peel over the toes, meeting in downward facing dog. Let's stay here for 2, guys. Pedal the knees if you like. We should be starting to feel some internal heat now, yes? I know I am, I'm sweating. So that heat is a connection of our movement, of our postures, but also our breath. All right, so we can think about coordinating the flow with the inhale, exhales. Let's add on. If you're ready, come with me. Lift the heels, bend the knees, step, walk, or hop. Top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Breathe in, reach up. Coming through center, hands come by your side. We're gonna add on to this, guys. You're doing great. Let's go once again. Inhale, lift, breath in. Exhale, dive over your thighs to get long. Hopefully you're feeling that length in the hamstrings here halfway. Exhale to fold. Listen carefully, guys. Ground your palms, fingertips to the mat. Step your right leg back once again. So instead of dropping the back knee and going into low lunge, we're gonna build into your high lunge or your crescent lunge. So left foot forward, right leg back. Set this up here for just a moment, guys. So as you breathe, if you can look at me in your screen, your left foot is forward, your right leg is back. What I want you to do is think about keeping your hips square with your shoulders. This is a challenging posture. Look at my back heel. Can you try to pop this back heel over all 5 toe mounds? Breathe. Inhale. Now, as we exhale, just hinge forward from your waist. Can you reach forward? Fingertips go long. Crown of the head goes towards the top of the room. We're going to sweep your arms back behind you. Reach up, restack, and then dive forward. So it's like we're tracing big circles with our arms. Nice big chest and shoulder opener this morning. And then dive forward. Sweep the arms back. Feel that opening through the front fascia of the body. 2. Sweep it back. Last one here, guys. Come forward. Hold this forward lunge, hinge. Now you're going to sweep the arms back. Can you squeeze your shoulder blades together? Reach your fingertips towards your back heel and hold. Runner's lunge. Ooh, my back leg is shaking. 3. Grounding and gripping the mat with your front foot. It's 2. Toning the belly. Bring your belly to your spine. It's 1. Beautiful job, guys. Sweep the arms back up, crescent lunge. Let's go ahead and open this up into a warrior 2. So your back foot pivots. Yes, awesome. So bending deeply into our right knee, you have warrior 2. Let's flip the left palm, reach it forward, and we're gonna dance this warrior out. So exalt your warrior. So reaching the left hand out of your waist. So your right fingertips can come to the outside of your right shin, or maybe they come around your back. Ooh, my left thigh is burning. Let's come back, warrior 2. Sweep the arms back. This is a position of strength, everyone. Flip the left palm, let's exalt it again. This is our flow. Building some heat this morning, gently through the body. One more time, inhale, halfway to warrior. Flip the palm, reach it up and back. Find length in the left side. Whew. That left leg is on fire. Follow me, guys. This is our first vinyasa. You're gonna cartwheel your hands up and around, pivot your back toe, frame your left foot. Step your left foot back, high plank. Your version of vinyasa, low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward face. Beautiful job, guys. Exhale, downward facing dog. We breathe. Ooh, so if that's a little much and you guys need a break, go ahead and take a child pose. We have 2 full breaths. So child or downward face. Oh, you're doing a great job, guys. Settle in. 1. Inhale. Exhale. Good job, guys. Rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees. Step, walk, or hop. Travel to the top. Inhale, halfway. Woo. Exhale, dive. Circle to stand. Sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands come down by your sides. Good. Breathe in, reach up. As you exhale, forward fold, melt over the thighs. Inhale, halfway. As you exhale, fold down, bend the knees, plant the palms, step your left leg back this time. Left leg back, right leg forward. Building into our crescent lunge. Grip the mat with your front foot. Pull your navel to your spine. Use your core to sweep you up. Right leg forward, left leg back. So there's a pretty deep sensation in our left hip flexor. If you want a little bit more, you're going to straighten the back leg as much as you can. If that's a little much, you can soften the knee, sweep the arms up and breathe. Once again, position of strength, breath in. Oh my goodness, you guys, it just started snowing at the club. Oh, I miss you. It's so nice out here. Take a breath. You're going to be back soon. Diving forward from the crown of your head, we're going to sweep the arms back. This is our chest opener. So again, there's no wrong way to move, guys. This is a beautiful way for you to explore what's happening in your posture this morning. Okay, really important. Take your time, sweep your arms back, moving with breath. Inhale forward, exhale, match your exhale of your inhale on the way back. One more. Inhale takes you forward, exhale sweeps you back. From here, let's come forward and hold. So you're hinging and diving over your right thigh. Let's sweep the arms back slowly into a runner's lunge and hold. So your palms are facing the floor. Can you squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back? Nod your chin and look at your big toe on the front foot. Ooh, I'm shaking here. Beautiful job, guys. Ready to move? Sweep the arms all the way up. Gently open up into your warrior two. Right leg forward, left leg back. You got it. So a couple things to set up our warrior two. Can you check in with the alignment of your front knee? So this front knee, I don't have very many cameras on this morning, so that's okay, but you're the boss of yourself. So look at this right knee. Can you stack it over top of your ankle bone? Flip your right palm, reach forward. Let's go ahead and exalt this warrior up and back. While you're in exalted warrior, check out your left foot. Is the pinky of your left toe in line with the back of your mat? Inhale, travel back, warrior two. Flip the palm, connect, exhale, exalt. Ooh. So that length is coming into your right ribs, your right side body. Coming back to warrior two one more time. Let's exalt, reach up and over. Traveling into that nice, big, beautiful stretch for the right side. Are you ready, guys? Let's go. Kick it up and around. Plant your palms, frame your right foot. Step your right leg back, high plank. This is Yogi's Choice, Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, coming to your full upward face. Let's all meet in a child's. Take the knees nice and wide, big toes to touch. Crawl your finger pads to the top of your mat. Let your forehead settle down if it melts there. Another option, if this is really tricky for your shoulder mobility, is to stack your fists and let your forehead just rest on your fists. If that's an option, if the shoulders won't allow you to go to a full child's, just breathe. If the hands are towards the top of the mat, you want to make this a little bit more active. Keep focusing on crawling your finger pads away from your tailbone, top of mat. Breath in to your back body, fill. Big exhale to sigh out and get empty. One more. Inhale. Beautiful job, guys. Exhale to soften. Awesome. Crawl your hands back towards your knees. Let's tuck the chin, round your spine. Sitting up tall, bring the knees together. Take a breath in, sweep up, arms lift. Exhale, let's dive over your thighs. Curl your back toes, send your hips up and back, downward face. Whew. Nice work, everybody. Pedal the heels. Oh, yes. Okay, guys, we are more than halfway done on your power series. We're going to take one more round and add one more element for you here in that flow. So right side, left side. So go ahead. We're going to do this again. Rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees a lot. Step walk, or maybe you play with hopping, guys. You might want to hop. No one can see you this morning. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. You can challenge yourself. You're stronger than you think. Take a big breath in, reach up. And then exhale, hands by your side. Okay, you know where we're going, guys. Let's do this one last time. Breath in to fill. Exhale, we dive over thighs. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step your right leg back once again. Good, breath in, sweeping up into that crescent lunge right here, guys. Breath in, tilt from the hips, sweep the arms behind you. Exhale as we reach up and back. Again, 3. Opening it up. So the tempo is a little quicker here. If I'm going a little too quickly, you go ahead and slow it right down. This last one, guys, come forward, sweep back into your runner's lunge. Sweep the hands, you know this. So now we're gonna add that little twist in that we did earlier in this series. Can you bring your right elbow, bend it and hook it on the outside of your left knee? Your right hand can come to your left hand can come to your lower back. And I want you to draw the left shoulder blade back here in this twist. So if this is simple for you, the option is to bring your hands into a prayer position. So you can draw the thumbs to your sternum as you pull your left shoulder back. So we're gonna settle in this twist for 3 breaths. I know it's a lot, guys. Stay with me. This is our strength and our focus. 2. Inhale. With each exhale, can you deepen your twist a little bit more? It's 1. Breath in. Big breath out. Okay, guys, you know where you're going. This is the transition. Let's release the twist and then reach up and over. Cartwheel into warrior 2. Yes, so we're combining those 2 flows. You're in warrior 2. Good. Flip your left palm, reach it forward. Exalt your warrior up and back. 2 rounds. Inhale, back to our warrior 2. Flip the palm. 1 breath, 1 movement here. 1 more time. I bet you guys look beautiful at home here. Flip the front palm, reach it up and over. Beautiful. All right, guys, adding on, last round of this series, we're gonna move into extended side angle. So can you bring your left forearm to the inside of your left knee? We're gonna sweep your right arm up and over. That's option 1. So looking under your right armpit. Option 2 is to travel this left hand a little closer to the floor. All right, so in that, you could bring a block into play. Left hand down, right arm is up. Side angle, tucking the tailbone under. So a deep sensation in our left inner thigh and a big rolling open of the right shoulder for 2. Inhale. Exhale, it's 1. Coming out of our extended side angle back to warrior 2. Let's pivot your left foot forward. So wide-legged fold here. So all 10 toes point forward. We're gonna take a big breath and reach up. And then as we exhale, let's go ahead and dive over top of your thighs into a forward fold. We're gonna be here for a few moments, guys. So if you want a deeper sensation, option to heel toe your feet a little bit wider here. Yes, this is a perfect spot for a block. So you can bring your forearms down. The idea is for you to let your head really release here. Shake it out, relax your jaw, soften your third eye, that little space between your eyes, your eyebrows. That's the place I furrow a lot, unfortunately. I'm a fairly expressive face kind of person. If we've met, try to relax here. The key is to try to straighten our legs out and send your tailbone nice and high. Breath in. Big exhale. If you have a little bit deeper movement in your practice and you're warm enough, you might scoop up your big toes with your peace fingers and pull your chest towards your thighs a little bit more deeply. Again, this is a morning practice, guys, so just be really gentle with your body. Take a breath. If you want a little bit more power, you take the power, right? For 2. You're doing so great hanging in with me on this flow for 1. So wherever you are, can you bring your hands to your hips? You're gonna grip the mat with your feet, slowly pulling up from the crown of the head, lift back up to wide-legged standing. So this vinyasa, you know, guys, we're gonna pivot the left toes forward. Let's cartwheel the hands up and around, frame your left foot. Step back, high plank. Yogi's choice of whatever vinyasa you like. I'm gonna go from knees here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, up and back, downward dog. Beautiful work, guys. That's it on the right side. So you're awesome. So we're gonna try that whole round one more time, leading left side. Oh, yes. So last chance for power here. Rise to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees a lot. Step walk, or maybe you play with hopping with me. top of mat. Inhale, find your halfway. Exhale, we fold, circle to stand, sweep your arms up, take a big breath in. Exhale, hands by your sides. Whew. Let's get our brain focused, guys. We got one more side. Breathe in, reach up, lift up. Exhale, over the thighs, we melt. Inhale, find your halfway. You know where we're going. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, plant your palms. Left leg goes back this time. So pop the back heel over your toe mound, sweep the arms up, and find your crescent lunge. You got it. Breath in. We're going to hinge forward, sweep your arms back, 3 big traces of circles with your arms. Once again, inhale takes you forward. Really look for that big chest and heart opener on the way back. One more time forward, circle the arms, reach, lift, and come up. Come forward, find your runner's lunge. So palms are down towards the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. We're setting up for our twist, our runner's lunge twist. Can you bend your left elbow? Hook the left elbow if you can find it on the outside of your right knee. Option 1. Right hand goes to the base of your spine. Pull your right shoulder back as much as you can. Okay. Option 2, hands come to prayer. Can you try to align your thumbs with your sternum here? Inhale. Exhale to deepen our twist. 3 full breaths. This is hard, guys. I know. I'm with you. Stay in if you can. If you need to tap your back knee, no problem too. I promise I won't add another breath here. I tend to do that. It's inhale. Exhale, it's 1. Now you know where you're going, guys. From here, we're going to unravel the twist and reach up and over into a warrior 2 here. So your right leg is forward, your left leg is back. Hold. I'm just going to switch my angle so I can see you guys. Right leg forward, left leg back. Flip your front palm. Let's exalt your warrior. Reach up and over. Whew. Good. Inhale, travel back. Warrior 2, bending into your right knee. Externally rotating the knee as you open up into dancing warrior 2. Inhale, back to our center. Draw the navel to your spine. Really open up in your ribs on this right side. Last one. Whew. Awesome job, you guys. Moving to extended side angle on this right side. So option 1, take the forearm to the inside of your right thigh or your knee. You're pressing your knee open as much as you can. Sweep your left arm up and around and see if you can roll this left shoulder back. That's the purpose of this. So not to be sort of here, if we can get that shoulder mobility a little bit open, maybe you shift your gaze underneath your left armpit. Excellent spot for a block if you're trying to travel towards the floor eventually, or you might even find the floor here. Anchoring through your left pinky toe all the way down the mat. Breath in. It's 1. Slowly sweeping back into warrior 2, turn your right toes forward. So all 10 toes are pointing forward. Inhale, lift up, arms sweep. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Coming all the way down. So here's an option here, gang. You're doing really well. Option in the wide-legged fold is to take the hands forward. If you'd like to work a little bit more of a chest and a heart opener, you can reach behind your back and see if you can find the bind. So you might just place your hands on your spine, or you're going to interlace your fingers here and then press your knuckles up towards the sky as much as you can. Good adjustment, Karen. Let your head be really heavy here, guys. It's almost like it's like a bowling ball hanging off the top of your spine. Where's your breath? Inhale. On your next exhale, if you have the bind, can you release the hands down towards the floor? Shake out the head. From here, hands to hips, we're going to pull our body, our body up, or torso comes up. Last vinyasa here, guys. Pivot your right toes forward. Cartwheel your left hand up and around. Frame your right foot. Step your right leg back. High plank. Your version of vinyasa, Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, baby cobra or full upward face. You made it through that last series. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Ooh, that was good, you guys. Looking forward to that. I've been doing so many classes online with our team this week that I'm really sore. And I know maybe that might apply to a few of you as well. So we're going to actually slow things down a little bit and spend a little bit more time with some mobility and a little bit longer time in each posture. So if you can rise to the balls of your feet, we're going to have a fun way to get to our mat. If you know me, you know this move. Bend your knees a lot. Just play. No one can see you. So from here, it's almost like you're spring loading your body forward. You're going to spring forward, cross your ankles in the air, and see if you can land and shoot your feet out in front of you. Yeah, try again. That's it, Karen. I keep saying Karen's name because I can only see Karen. We've been doing this together for a while. All right, guys. So in a seated position, staying up nice and tall, let's do a little tiny bit of extra core work this morning, okay? So to know me is to know me that I like to do that last little bit, no opportunity wasted. If you have a prop, a block, or a pillow or something close to you, and you pop it between your knees, it's an option. If you have nothing, you can just line your knees up with your hips. We're gonna gather our hands underneath the creases of your knees here. Yeah. Now from here, can you think about sitting up nice and tall when you inhale? So watch the crown of my head, right? And then as you exhale, can you squeeze your block or your pillow, tuck your chin, and then round your spine halfway back, your spine halfway back. Now inhale, grow, sit tall. So what I'm looking for you to find here, guys, is an articulation of a rounding of your upper thoracic spine. Tuck your chin and round, which turns on our abdominals. One more time assisted. The hands stay under the knees. Now this time as you exhale, you're gonna tuck and round, hollow out. It's a tiny little bit of Pilates in here, guys, okay? Usually yoga, straight yogis would have you go flat back. Today I want you to tuck and round. Squeeze your block, draw your toes a little closer to you. Can you pick your feet up off the floor? Shins are parallel with your mat. Now, squeeze your block, draw your low abs in. You can see me, I'm shaking already. But option to reach your right arm away. Chest stays lifted and proud. You got it, guys. Are you breathing? Yeah? Please breathe with me. Can't execute CPR through the screen. Palms are up. I might need it myself. Hold. Now, option to start to extend the legs. Look at how much I'm shaking. My goodness. Hold. Hold. Wherever you are, your toes might be tapped. We're here for 5. Stay in as much as you can, guys. 4. Inhale, exhale. It's 3. Ooh, 2. Then slowly, 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 still squeezing your block. Can you inch yourself down 1 vertebra at a time? Oh, I feel this. And then lay your body down. Ooh. Beautiful job, guys. Leave the block where it is. Start to walk your heels in towards your bum. Reach around the outsides of your knees and give yourself a little hug here. Oh, yeah. So if you can recognize what this posture is, it's essentially just like a flipped over child's pose, right? So on your back, if you can spread your knees nice and wide and reach around the outsides of your knees, we create some space for your hips here. Breath in. And long exhale out. Beautiful job, guys. Let's cross over at your ankle bones. Grab the top of your shins. We're gonna rock and roll a few times along the length of our mat. You actually might have to uncross your ankles so you don't slam yourself on your block if it's there. Let's come up one more. Pause. Beautiful. If the block is there, let's move it out of the way. Okay, so I'm gonna shift forward towards you guys for this last little one seated. So if you have a strap at home, great. If you don't have a strap, you might use a little mini band or just a towel, a tea towel from your kitchen. What we're gonna do is a little bit of seated tree, and we're gonna use a bit of assistance with a strap to make it a little bit more work here today. So I'm gonna have you draw your left knee in towards your chest. Okay, so you're gonna look different than me. You're facing me, so your left knee comes in as far as it can. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. So from here, we're just gonna open this left knee like a book. Yeah, so it might be here at your thigh bone, but if this is too much, you might move it down a little bit. We're gonna go for our prop, our strap, our towel, our band. We're gonna wrap that band or the strap around the base of your foot. So notice what this does. The band or the towel, the strap acts as an extension of your arm. So crawling your hands closer to the base of your foot, if we can't quite get there with our hands, our strap allows us to do that. So let's take a breath in through your nose to fill. And then as you exhale, use that traction from your prop to pull your chest and melt a little bit deeply over your thigh. So you can relax the chin here so the back of your cervical spine is long. Inhale. Big exhale. So hopefully the majority of the stretch is happening in the belly of your hamstring here, but you might get a little bit on the outside of your left lower back too. And slowly, slowly start to roll yourself up. Good. Can you keep this band and this strap in your right leg right here? We're going to close the left knee like a book, extend it out, but keep your band there, Karen. Keep your right foot looped. Yeah. So I'll show you from the side, guys. Left leg is out meeting your right. Take a breath in through your nose. If you don't have a strap, just take your hands underneath your thigh. You're going to slowly, slowly start to make your way onto your back body with this right hamstring in the air. So the right leg lifts into the air using that little bit of momentum from your strap if you have it. Okay, so we're still on this right side. This might be a little selfish. My hamstrings are really sore from Remy's class last night. I was telling Karen, I did Remy's HIIT class for the first time last night, and I'm sore. Now, this is an opportunity to open our inner thigh as well. Grab the strap or the bands in your right hand only. Take your left hand to the floor beside you, palm down. Slowly, slowly start to open up your right thigh with the strap or your hand on your leg. Can you keep your left hip bone anchored down to the mat as much as you can? Oh yeah. So this is our adductor stretch, really deep stretch for our inner thighs on the right side. Really try to spend the time connecting your long inhales with your long exhales. Left shoulder blade anchors down as much as you can here. When you're ready, we're going to slowly start to draw the right thigh, your femur bone, back into the hip socket to stack. Now follow me, guys. Both hands find the strap or the towel. Push into the strap to the prop. Tuck your chin. Use your abdominals. Roll yourself all the way back up. Awesome. Release the strap off that side and just shake out your legs here. Whew, that was a lot. All right, so sitting up nice and tall, I'm going to ask you to draw your right knee in. Awesome. We're going to open the right leg like a book, setting up seated tree on this side. Left foot is forward. Reaching forward. Again, if you don't have a prop, you can just use your hands. Okay, this is a forward fold. Breath comes in to fill. We're really warm now, you guys, so we should find the time to settle in a little bit longer into each pose. Inhale through your nose. Maybe on your exhale, you find a little bit more space. When you're ready, we're going to slowly round the spine up. Can you grip your right hand, draw the right knee in like a book, close it in, and then extend it out to meet your left. Take a breath in, sitting up nice and tall to grow. As you exhale, hollow out your breastbone, draw your low ribs down, lay yourself down bone by bone, and start to extend your left leg into the air. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Settle. Right hand comes away from the strap. Your left hand takes both straps. Slowly start to open the left leg to the side. Can you anchor your right hip bone down, your right shoulder blade down? Really enjoy this moment of stillness here. On your next breath here, everybody, stay dialed in. Think about pressing into your strap, your prop with the ball of your foot, coming back to center. Realign your leg. You got it. Now both hands find your strap. Last little work here. Press into your prop, tuck your chin, anchor your right heel down, and use your abdominals to pull yourself right on up. Beautiful job, everyone at home. Release the band there, or release the prop, shake the legs out. Awesome job. From here, last chance, no opportunity wasted to use our abdominals. Just reach your fingertips forward, no prop. Breath in. As you exhale, you're going to execute a roll back, slower than you'd like, one vertebra at a time, using your abdominals for strength and length. Bottom of the shoulder blades tap, middle of your scapula tap, entire body lays down. Reach your fingertips right over your head. Big inhale through your nose. Big exhale out of your mouth. Again, reach up, fill. Exhale to soften. And on your next breath, can you reach around your knees, pull your knees to your chest, give yourself one more little hug here. If you have a happy baby or a deeper hip opener in your practice, I invite you to work on that now. So I'm going to cue a happy baby for us this morning. We're going to reach around the insides or the outsides. I prefer the outsides for myself personally. Reaching for your pinky toes with your fingertips, you're going to slowly start to push your heels and the soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Really important part of this is to not let your hips lift like this. Can you try to pull your knees into your armpits as you ground your tailbone into the mat? Yeah, that's it. Should feel a lot deeper sensation in your hips. If you have that wider leg forward, wide-legged fold here, if you're looking for something a little bit full Supta Katta Konasana here, just breathe for 3. And again, you might find a little sway side to side, comforting this morning on our lower back for 2. Oh, it feels so good. Relax the shoulder blades away from your ears for 1. And then slowly bending the knees back in and make your way to a final resting posture this morning, your Shavasana. So again, take up as much space as you like. Your feet can go mat width apart, hands wide from the body. If you prefer something a little bit more restorative, you can bring your knees to touch, feet mat width, and pause here. Curl the tail under, close your eyes, and just breathe. Long inhale through your nose. Big exhale out of your mouth. Inhale. Let your thighs relax. Shoulder blades soften. Focus on returning to a natural state of inhale. Belly rises. Exhale to release. And on your next breath, just gently roll onto your side body there. Right arm goes over your head, making your way into a little side position here, a little fetal position. So let your right ear lay on your right bicep, hug your knees into your chest. Feel the earth underneath your right side, your mat. Take a breath in. Long exhale. On your next breath, I invite you to bring your left fingertips down and slowly make your way into a seated position at the top of your mat. Let's close our practice together this morning. Everyone stacking shoulders on top of hips. Let's take a nice big breath in to reach up. And then exhale, let's bring all that awesome energy for your Thursday into your heart. Nod your chin, close your eyes. Just give yourself one more full breath, this gift this morning. Breath in. Big sigh out of your mouth to soften. Thank you for joining me this morning, everyone. May you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you.